the research work which I wanted to explore for the formation of the World Parliament. So I discussed this issue 2 years before with Mr. Glenn. I was discussing about the Ayurveda. So you know, the people and all of you understand that Ayurveda is a medicine. No, it's not a science of medicine. It's when you see it in two parts, Ayur and Veda. So Ayur means the age of the human beings. And same is the age of the universe, Brahmand. So we call it Ayurveda. Veda means the knowledge, whole knowledge of the life and process of the life. And when we talk of some parliament, so there are some principles of the human conduct, and they are commonly known as the social, moral and ethical standards in a society, which could go a long way in a very peaceful and by protecting the interest of the all citizens and all commendable aspects to look after the various setups of the society, various requirements of the society.
And good morning to all of you. I came in contact with Dr. Raghwanand in 2017 World Parliament when I was presenting my paper, A Living Right Litigation to the God. On behalf of all living creatures of the God, I drafted a presentation and submitted it and presented with the respect approval from Dr. Martin sir that we, as a representative of WCPA, is taking the responsibility to lead further living rights of all living creatures of this planet, and for that we have to transform ourselves as a spiritual human being. Then only we could transcend the boundary of that culture, class or our nationalism, and we can do something. There are some concepts associated with this global brotherhood and about an ideal society as mentioned in our ancient history and books from that Ramayana. So with Dr. Raghwanand sir, and he shared me that to bring a special case for the research and development possibilities of the World Parliament, and as a disciple, as a spiritual leader, he is following about the concept of Ram Rajya, and there are some lessons about the ideal society based on Ram Rajya. Today we will be sharing the way how we want to transform this world order to become an ideal society for that projected World Parliament. Sir, with your respect, I am going to present it further.
We have a provision of enrolling some senior research associates and junior research associates and some fellows in the research study. Whereas this institution, name of the institution is self-explanatory. Our institution is the Center for Research in Ayurveda. Ayurveda is the science of life. Ayurveda and social medicine. Social medicine means when our attention goes to the different problems of the world, different problems of the universe, not only the mankind. Then for international brotherhood. So ultimately, we call the parliament, or we call the system, and we call the harmony. So harmony, how it comes? So man is a single unit, and its beginning comes from a childhood. So harmony means the behavior of the mankind. It comes from the hormones. Hormones bring the world. It was expressed as a harmony, and then it is the world. How we utter everything, and how we do everything, how we write everything, and how the things are attained in the universe. So I'll use some Sanskrit words, some kind of Urdu slogans also, but I hope that all your learned persons, those who do not understand the Sanskrit or other languages, could grasp the things by expressions. So, Shabdam Brahmam Param Swabhavo Adhyatma Uchyate Bhut Bhavodbhav Karo Visarga Karma Sangite. Shabd Brahma hai, the word, power of the word, power of the something uttered from this system, because it is coming from a system in the brain is there, which is known as the broadcast center, controls the speech, and then we have stored feelings, then we have a motor system in the body, then a human system is having the perception. So is the universe, because we say yatha pinde tatha brahmande. So whole of the cosmos, the external manifestation of this universe is inside us. So in this presentation, we will try to express and make it realize to some extent, and then how we have to work, that I'll conclude in the last words.
So, sir, let's review the concept of Ram Rajya in contemporary context for one world, one government, and one human family. We have a question: can there be Ram Rajya once more on earth? Means the ideal society, as mentioned in that Ram Rajya concept. Can there be no ruling better than Ram Rajya? So, to review our question, it is important, and can we accept that our country is whole planet which begins from healthy children which forms the future of people. So it's an attempt to make our healthy earth, and for that what we will be doing, we will be using the concept of Ayurveda to enhance and to develop individual physical, mental, social, emotional and spiritual to develop to emerge as a character as resembles with that of Rama. For that there is some like plans. See, we have to review that why we are here in this world. We have to review that how we are thinking and what is the ultimate purpose of our life. And for that, we will have to plan. See, Ram Rajya is mentioned as a peace in the world. And the world peace could be achieved by the way of life, and the two folds together is how we are working. Like in Uttarakhand of Ramayana, it is mentioned through dialogue between Kalbhushanji and Rama, that he means that we don't want anything from you, simply a commitment that you will go ahead and you will bring some good change into the society. The thing is that Ram Rajya is explained by scholars as the state where sole legitimately agency wielding power is the state which imposes limits upon its exercise of power, either for the greater happiness of the people or to evade a greater tyranny that could be caused by moral outrage of self-righteousness. So self-righteousness is the word we need to pay attention in this slide. And think about historical explanation of Ram Rajya. It is mentioned about Ram Rajya some characteristics. In Ayodhya Khan, it is mentioned that where peace, prosperity and tranquility regained, therefore there was no one to challenge the seat of Ayodhya. Literally, the land without wars. And incidentally, in Hindi, Ayodhya means a place where there is no war. Hence, Ram Rajya is described as an ideal society. Is there any country that doesn't want peace, prosperity and tranquility? It means everybody in this world will be happy to transform their living standard as per the ideals set by the livings of Rama. This society is evolving, and the process of civilization is also evolving. Like our human clans settled into different continents of this planet, and they develop their local cultures, rituals, and they are following their own living standards accordingly. There are diversity in our thinking process, in our living style, but uniquely we are a part of our human family, and everyone is accepting that. So we have to transcend the boundary of all those differences and accept ourselves as one. For that, we have to think that only we could get happiness in our life. You know, people were craving for all those physical and the materialistic achievements in their life, but a time comes when people have to think about the ultimate purpose of life as per the psychological pyramid, and people used to think about that the manifestation of their own reality, and there the dharma plays its own role. Religion is defined as a system of practice, views, text, sanctified places, proficiencies, ethics, organizations to help humans to believe that there is a supernatural power who has created this universe, and if he has that much of power and we feel our own ego on the basis of limited potentials, then think about the Supreme Being. Could we accept, could we adore them, and could we follow all those ideals set by his living through his incarnations to make ourselves a best one? And the thing is mentioned in religious practice, you know better about our religious practices. There are two kinds of religion, organized and false religions. Think about positive religious factors for humanity. Religion gives us some sense of attachment, cooperation, mutual aid, sympathy, empathy, direct and indirect reciprocity, and how we can care each other, how we can think about others' well-beings. And religion and humanity are associated with each other. Here, let's review the context of our life: who I am, where I am, and what I am for here. If we will think, then we can think about our optimization for the society. See, he want to share something about that manifestation of universe on the basis of this layer. Then
This is something about the manifestation of universe. As I said, inside universe and outside universe. So this is shown here how there is a reflection, because human body is an instrument. That how this instrument works, it's a great science that we can define. This this is an ox with one leg. How it came to the existence, this is symbolic. Because when we talk about the dharma, religion and practice, so in the Ramayana, in the Uttarkand and in the whole Vasishtha Ramayana, it was a dialogue between Ckmishra and Sri Ramchandra. He was explaining all about the conduct of human liberation. Jivatma ki mukti kaise ho? How to liberate and how to go for the perfection. So in the later stage in the Ayurveda, there is a dialogue between the Agnivesh and Chark. So they were asking a question that what is the religion and what is the adharma, what is the breach of this religion. So he says that when you go for your food, see your habits of the food. So there is a cycle of the nature, how the nature and energy fields are moving. You have to act and do all the things in that cyclic, rhythmical practice of the life also. If you breach that, if you have a hunger of keeping the 3 or 2 breads in your stomach, hungry is like that, and if you take more food, so that is the adharma, that is the breach of system. You have violated, then you will fall asleep, you will be malaged, and you will not work, your system will not work, your system, your hormones will be disturbed. So that, again we talked about the unity. So 3 legs of the system were destroyed. In the Kali Yuga, the 3 legs are destroyed. In the Satyuga, there was no language, human beings communicated and understood everything. And then in the Treta Yuga, the 3 legs were there. In the Dwapara Yuga, and in the Kali Yuga, 3 legs were there. Now it is standing on the so 75% system is most corrupt. So there is a call of the making a world parliament, and it could be possible best by adopting this model, which is from the whole scientific and cosmic and studious background of our religious texts, and it imbibes all your the heritage from all textuals like Ramayana, Mahabharata, then the Quran and Bible and everything. So we want to establish research and study center. I offer my lands. I have a big land on this Ganges plain, where it's a historical place known as Karnavas. So it's a symbolic thing where the Krishna gave a liberation to this Karna. So I offer that land, and we can construct any building or universal university structure there. And already we had a planning of the University of Universal Brotherhood and International Cooperation. So we open a university division, not to worry about the rules and regulations of the UGC, what they are doing, because I have a lot of files which are with the full of corruption. They are not giving, the regulating their own system. Even I have their letters all written. So it is all a breach of the system. and we can re-establish by this a scientific and social angle and release angle. And we can take it to all of you. It's a big thing that we can do it in later on. The research work discuss this issue